Nope, failure. Oh, this is not good. Wow. All of our attempts to do anything did not work.
You want to try something? We've all tried something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
so
if he's getting a ghost, then I still can talk to it, separate from.
Well, let's see.
Stress thing.
What you can do depends on what the consequences.
Let me. Yeah. So you like call up some ghosts and stuff like that. You like call up a couple of them to come in and invade, and the cops are like busy arresting this guy. And they turn around as they see these ghosts coming, but you don't go which one we want, so it doesn't distract them enough for Marco to get this. But as the ghosts surge forward, they desire to possess things, and Ulf Ironborn like steps in and goes and like runs in and swings his blade at the ghost. And as he does so, there's a moment where there's this like this echo in the ghost field that goes off, and you see the briefest faintest echo of these chains tied around Ulf's arms, and they link back to these 5 spirits he has chained to himself behind his back. And as the ghosts surge forward towards the bluecoats, these spirits swing out with Ulf's hand and basically just cut through the ghosts. And just like
are these the 5 spirits tied up in the tenement?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they look similar.
So
they just cut through. Hold on a sec. Sorry. Oh, what was your question?
So those are the spirits of his people.
Yes.
Are we saying that he is holding these spirits captive?
We don't know.
You don't.
All we know is that they're bound to him in some way.
So this guy that is leading these people who are refugees,
you have no idea.
Then like
gonna
turn around and he's got these he's manipulating them from beyond the grave. Like, how disrespectful?
What if they're manipulating him? What if he's a puppet?
They could be his ancestor spirits using him to continue their
That's
cause.
what I wanted to know,
You don't know. So he swings through and cuts through all of these, and the bluecoats kind of like look at him for a second, and then they pause, and he turns around, he's like, there's like a pause in the fight where they're breathing heavy, and he goes, "There's your opening." He goes,
"Yeah, and in this pause, I strike."
Well, hold on. I want to just give it just 1 second.
Oh, okay.
And because that didn't cause a distraction, right? So you're just as stunned as everybody else is.
Yeah. Actually,
okay, sure.
So standing there, and the bluecoats go, you saved us. And Ulf looks at them and he goes, "Look, what's the issue? Maybe we can solve this without violence."
You don't act fast, he's going to tell them about the mummy, and then everything will be blown.
And
yeah, I mean, I want to... I can't hear.
You want to go for it?
Yeah.
Okay, so like...
I don't want them to agree peacefully.
Yeah, there's a moment where you think this like peace might be agreed upon.
Yeah.
Like the bluecoats are like, okay, maybe we can just actually go back into the Hook and Hammer
How
and
dare
discuss
you attempt peace?
Because they almost all got possessed.
Be war.
Yes. Let there be war!
We're not peacemongers, we're warmongers.
Did you want to do something with Ghost Voice?
No, I'm good, man.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
Okay, so you're gonna jump down on.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump down. This would be skirmish, striking from on high. I'm going to push myself to use the
risky limited
feat of athletics.
I could say it was
from
prowl.
the top of the building.
I could say it was prowl as well.
They are
if you
both the same.
Okay, all right.
I have 3 in finesse, prowl, and skirmish.
Do you want another one?
Just please.
How are you assisting?
I don't know how you assist though.
You can. I'm just asking how.
He gives the signal.
Okay, that's fine.
You're like, fuck the distraction. Go. You break him out of his trance. You're like, go.
Yeah.
Can you? Yeah. Is it like a thing where you're like,
this
is our chance, and you like
push
shove
him
Marco
off?
Like, get the hell.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Is it
because I was just kind of sitting there for a moment.
I feel like
is it 1 or 2 stress?
It's 1.
Okay.
I feel like I don't want you to feel like we're like pushing you into this though.
No, I'm pushing him into this.
Okay. All right.
There.
Nice.
There's your answer.
Okay. All right. I'm falling, and I'm like, oh yeah.
I love how the move are very.
Here we go.
Risky limited.
That's 4.
Okay. So blow for blow.
That's a bunch of 2s.
There's a bunch of 2s.
Wow.
So you come streaming down from the rooftop, and this. I'll just start the clock now.
Why not?
Oh god.
Why not just start the clock?
Bunch of clocks.
Thanks. We got a 6-count clock.
Mother clockers.
Called Ghosts of My Ancestors.
My boy, Blue, you're my boy.
So you come streaming down, and you're gonna stab Ulf with this thing, and he doesn't see it, and then from behind him, this ghost just materializes out of the ghost field at you and reaches up with this ghostly ethereal blade and blocks your dagger blow. Just like, and it gets like rocked back a bit, and it like dissipates. So
the ghost dissipates.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mark 2 off of this clock here.
Stab him again.
From Risky, and you land down, and so I'm gonna say the consequence of this is you had reduced effect because I started the clock and had reduced effect, and you're gonna end up in a desperate position because at that moment the blue coats see this, and Ulf notices it, and he turns around and he goes, "Assassin, huh?" And he swings at you with his sword.
No, we're thieves.
No, I'm here to steal your life.
Just so a success.
Give me your life, and
consequence
no one gets hurt.
eliminates the success.
It doesn't. The success is it was a limited success,
God.
which means
Oh,
he
so
doesn't
the
kill. He doesn't kill him entirely. He still did some damage to his defenses that he has.
We're not good.
Oh, okay.
Defensive.
And the consequences is that he ends up in a desperate position.
Okay, that makes more
Okay,
sense.
so it's not like he could just nick the target. Like even nicking the target.
Ghosts
is not
can
limited.
stop a knife, but are they fast enough to stop a bullet?
The ghosts would have blocked it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so you land down. The swords coming at you.
Well,
I should leave the swords area.
yeah, I will use finesse to dodge it. Or is this skirmish? Skirmish to dodge it probably.
I think.
'Cause that's just
I
fighting
feel like
in general.
finesse you can dodge with finesse.
Yeah, that's fine. But I think you can get more out of the roll here. I think you could say, I'm going to dodge and then strike back. Yeah.
Okay, I can do both at once.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'll use finesse to just. I mean, I don't need to go for a killing blow. I need to just hit him at all.
You could roll skirmish here.
So it should be easy just to nick him.
Yeah.
You do a single backhand spin and slice.
Because you're not trying to kill him, I'm going to keep your position at risky. If you were trying to kill him, it would be desperate. But I'm going to say risky.
Well, I mean, kill him by just like, touching him with the knife.
But your point of fighting here, you just need to nick him. You don't need to actually do it.
Exactly. It's less.
So I'm going to say
risky.
risky limited again. Then.
Cool. I mean, I'm going to push myself again, just
Okay.
because I need to get in and get out.
The blue coats are kind of stunned. They don't know what the heck is going on.
Take this opportunity.
Great. Continue to be stunned.
All right.
Be stunned.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, So you dash
That's
forward.
all my stress.
Wait, did you trauma?
No, everything short of trauma.
He can't.
Oh, okay.
I pushed myself 4 times.
He can't
this
push
session.
himself.
Wait, let
anymore.
me see your track. Because if you hit 9, you trauma.
I hit 8. I pushed myself 4 times.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
There's like an actual space in the trauma.
Yeah,
box that you
we
can
we
see.
know
Yep.
when we're right there.
Okay.
Yep.
So, but you got a 6. Okay, so you rush in. 2 of the ghosts go for you. You duck Ulf's swing at once, and then 2 more of the ghosts with chains come at you, and they're just they're trying to grab you, and you roll around them, and then just get in there and just nick him on the leg. It's and he goes he grabs at his leg, and you're bounding back out of his range before he can do anything.
In a feat of athletics, one could describe as superhuman.
Yeah. In fact, if you wanted to get a little bit more out of that, you could.
Yeah, I mean, I'll spring 10, 20 yards away.
Feet.
10 or 20
Let's
yards.
call that
Feet. Sure,
Okay.
sure.
So yeah,
No, it's superhuman. That's how did someone jump that
No.
far?
you bounce back, and
I
you're
backflip up onto the
You're
top of the
noticing
building.
a couple of the blue coats are drawing out their pistols now, and they're stop, killer, and they start to run forward.
I want to run away.
Not
What's
dead
running away?
yet.
Finesse, probably.
Okay.
I finesse
I'm gonna
away.
finesse my way out of there.
So there's a whole bunch of blue coats, but you sprang away, so it's
You can
gonna be
also
risky.
prowl away.
Standard effect.
Hide.
Yeah, you could hide.
Are
Are you running or are you hiding?
Run.
Okay, so finesse it is.
I can run, but I can't hide.
Risky standard.
That's a 6.
6.
Yeah, there
So,
you go.
Thank
They
God.
start running after you.
Finally,
and
something
he
goes
got
our
away
way.
with
you
Yeah.
duck into the alley and you're gone. And you guys are washing up on the roofs, and Ulf grabs at his leg and he goes, "Argh, argh," and he drops down to one knee, and goes, "Argh," and one of the blue coats goes, "Somebody get a physiker over here, anybody!" And while he's laying going down on the ground, one of the blue coats comes over and puts the cuffs on him.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right.
Nice.
We're just watching him on the top of the building. We
Yeah,
have to
from
watch him
on the
die.
top of the building. Does he die?
Uh,
He gets cuffed.
let's roll Orenborn's fortitude and see if he can last long enough for a leech to get to him. I think 3 dice is worth it.
Alright.
Wow.
No, he doesn't. So he holds out, and they cart him off to the station. A leech or a physiker might be able to get to him and cure the poison, but if they don't do anything, he'll probably die.
Cool.
And I think we'll call that the end of the score.
I'm
Unless
still
anybody
kind of
wants to do
dubious
anything.
about how his 6 to successfully kill someone
Yeah.
interacts with a 6 for someone to not die.
His six to successfully cut somebody with a knife that has poison on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That-
And I mean, I got the best, fastest poison I could.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
As to how strong that is,
Maybe you're right though. Maybe
because it wouldn't need to be fast.
maybe that is a case.
Like
It would like a fast acting kind of thing.
it would
Yeah.
have to be as fast acting
He
as
wouldn't have
possible.
gotten, like,
There
a
are gonna be
slow-acting
blue coats
poison.
there who don't want him to die.
Because I thought that was the whole point of that
Yeah.
That thing.
action.
That's fair.
That's why I'm using poison.
No, you're right. Okay, fine. Yeah, he dies.
We watch him die.
You watch him like gurgle
Foam
for a
at the
minute
mouth.
as he
and-
like falls back.
Does he
Is that
see
what happens?
us?
Yeah. Yeah.
On the buildings.
Do you want him to see you?
No. No.
Like his lungs are gonna.
You
fill
don't
with
have the courage
fluid
to
and
look
he'll
your
die.
kill in the eye.
I didn't kill him.
So he
Nick killed him.
his lungs fill with fluid. That's
Yep,
how this thing.
yeah.
Obviously, so he falls
That's
back.
gonna be
he's
fast.
like choking, gasping. The blue coats are like calling for a physiker, like somebody get this guy some help. You know, they put the cuffs on him, and then he slowly goes, and he expires. And Arthur notices as soon as he dies, there is
A
this,
chain forms and he joins the ghosts.
no,
Oh.
there is this echo that goes out, and these 5 ghosts rise out of Ulf's body, and they look around. They start looking around for something,
Yeah, they're
and
looking for us.
their chains break, and they fly off into the city.
He was holding them.
We just keep unleashing shit into the
And you-
city.
Well, we don't know.
You get the sense that they are looking for the person who killed him.
So you got Nick in trouble.
So here's the question:
They'll never find me.
Are we willing?
They'll never find me.
So,
I prowled like
I don't want to take
so
up.
good.
We could pick this up next session.
Yeah.
But I feel like as soon as I see what's going on and I feel that Marco's in danger, I would do the thing where I tap Ptolemy on the shoulder
Totally.
and say, "We're up," because we're the 2 people who have like ghost talking abilities,
Yeah.
and we can
Yeah,
bend
that's
them
true.
to our will if we're successful. And I feel like
They seem strong.
did
You
you
know what?
kill one of them so that there's
No,
like
I blocked my blade.
I thought you were able to take down one of them.
didn't
So
take him
this
down.
represents not killing them, because killing ghosts is very difficult.
Oh,
But
okay.
getting through the defenses.
Okay.
So
Okay, so it was the ghost, it wasn't the sword, so the sword.
Because I
was
feel like
special.
between Ptolemy and me, if we're
Yeah,
both
with the sword.
really successful,
He wasn't.
we
armed,
could
he
take
was
2
tough.
down of the 5 and still make it harder for Marco to be killed by ghosts.
you can try compelling and commanding these ghosts. It's going to be desperate 0 effect.
Oh, 0 effect. Okay.
So you can push yourself for limited if you want.
No, if it's 0, then it's like
Yeah, these are like
no.
powerful ghosts.
I thought there was some chance
I
that we
guess.
could double 6 out of it, but
No.
okay. But yeah, 0
I mean, there
effect
is.
is
You
not
you
one.
can say to me no, James, and push, and then get a chance. But
No, I don't want
No,
to.
I don't.
It's a 1 in 6. Oh no, it's
No,
not.
Well, it's much worse.
okay.
Okay,
So I think we'll call that the end of the score.
fair.
We should do
Sweet.
downtime next time since we're already kind of over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed.
probably.
I think we need to talk about what happened there, because I don't want anybody to leave with like sour tastes in their mouth.
Wait, what?
That was pretty sweet.
What?
Is everybody okay?
I was
Yeah.
super excited about that outcome.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
We killed the guy we were supposed to kill to get him his superpowers.
Yeah.
We're gamers. We can tell the difference
Now we-
between real life and our characters.
Now we
Okay,
get, now we
alright.
get superpowers.
We're not childish
I
morons.
just
No.
want to check.
I'm going to say I was purposely antagonizing you the entire game, and that was for the story.
Well, it also worked against my character, who was within the structure of what I felt like I wanted to do.
Okay. But are you frustrated at me then?
No.
Or- no. So okay, there's no problem. All right.
I
good.
feel like this was like actually
No.
a really good experience for your character.
No, it's
For all our characters.
I wanted to make it very clear about like specifically what this character thinks of himself and like what he's willing to do and what he's willing not to do.
No,
Gotcha.
I know,
So
but
we went on a score that I was totally down with.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about XP.
That
then.
other
So we
score,
don't
I
I
get
feel
that
like
down.
that-
I harbor, but my
Not-
character harbors bitterness about it.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean like just because I went along with it doesn't mean, and I agreed to it doesn't mean I'm like okay with it. I went along to it with it simply because he said he would give me something in return.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so what were we gonna say?
I feel like that the mechanics of the session and the audience will certainly agree that everything that transpired today justifies maximum XP for all characters.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think anybody struggled within their vices
With their
or traumas.
vices.
Are you serious? I literally abandoned the party to go off on my own adventure
It may
specifically.
apply to you. I don't
I
think it
didn't.
applies to
Oh,
everybody.
okay, I see.
I
So
feel like this.
I didn't steal a single
Hey,
thing.
I made him do something that relates to my
I
vice.
feel-
I'm kind of
I
sad
feel like
that
this-
it would
I'm sorry.
as well.
I always forget that what's listed here specifically is not the same for every type of
I feel like
character.
this
Okay,
clock that I haven't gotten yet is like my brand new vice, basically.
Well, don't forget, we're gonna have basically 2 downtimes next session. So
Yep.
we'll get 2 chances to build it.
Your new vice is stealing lives.
So let's do XP. Let's start with
Okay.
Marco.
All right. Well, 2 for challenge with stealth or evasion.
Okay, sure.
Beliefs, drives, and heritage. I mean, I wanted to back up Ptolemy, even though I mean, just his power will make us all
All things. So that's
all
part of your
more powerful
your like
and
drives. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And I didn't really struggle with anything. I'd probably go with 4.
Okay. Cool.
I also think that I have a 4 because I think I have 2 from the deception influence and then 2 from the beliefs drives challenges.
Okay.
If it could have been like a 10 or an 11, I would have gone for 10 or 11.
Game balance is still a thing, but yes, you're right. Okay. Caelin.
I'm going to say for addressing a challenge with calculation or conspiracy, I did try to put forth a bunch of plans this entire time that were like more calculated and more conspiratorial than what we ended up doing. So I would like to give myself 1 for that just because I'm like,
Yeah.
you could do this.
Sure. Totally makes sense.
Definitely 2 for expressed your beliefs, drives,
Yeah,
courage, your
definitely.
background. And
Yeah.
I want to give 1 for struggled with issues of my trauma because my only reason why I did this is because you agreed to help me with something that is related to my vice.
Yeah, that makes total
Yeah.
sense. Okay, 4 it
Cool.
is. All right, and Arthur.
I stand by my statement that I believe I have maxed out today. I murdered people with my ghost powers. I tuned to ghost powers. I even
You
tried
found
to
the
like,
heart,
get the Dimmer
you-
sisters to give me their heart and their secrets.
Complete
So-
cheekiness.
Vices or traumas, I guess, is a thrill
Uh,
seeker.
I
Yeah, trying to
abandoned
find
the
hearts.
party because I couldn't stand the adults arguing over philosophy when they should be acting.
Yes.
I stood by my goal to get the heart and not be distracted by arguing about the philosophy of murdering someone who's boring.
Nice, that's something.
And as far as
He
my
was not
beliefs,
that
drives, and
boring.
heritage, it says that I am driven by the need to acquire greater arcane power and increasingly believing that I am the end all of all things and that people should not touch me without my permission. Because
Wow.
when I'm in the panoply position, I need to be
I'm gonna take a
respected.
Okay, gotcha. Wow, that really got under Arthur's skin. I'm gonna have to remember that.
I'm
Let's
thinking
start.
that now that I have a taste, the taste is delicious.
I have Rook's
Ah.
Gambit now.
Oh, you do? You took Rook's Gambit?
Ooh,
man.
what is that?
Take 2 stress to your roll, your best action rating while performing a different action. Say how you adapt your skill to use
Oh,
this.
So you can kill people with sway.
Yeah, you can totally murder people.
Wow.
This way.
You just be like, jump.
It's 2 stress every time you
Jump.
do it.
I
Oh
told
my gosh,
That's
you're
so cool.
you're like the Joker now. It's like
Yeah, you're like...
it's like the killing joke. I can convince people to actually literally kill themselves.
Okay,
Is that what happens in the killing joke?
Let's do crew
Yeah,
XP.
it's like it's
Holy
basically
crap.
all these
Kind of.
mysterious deaths that basically
Can I move
he
stuff that I was
creates by
working on to
using
other
these
places, but I'm like,
circumstances
I don't
where he
want to keep
doesn't
doing
actually
that?
have to kill anyone, and it's basically him convincing
No.
people to somehow
It's
cause their own
fine.
death.
so
It's
cool.
kinda
Everyone's
not
so
right.
ahead of me.
Sorry, right.
Well, I put a lot of stuff in the playbook.
Oh,
I know.
what this
Yeah.
broke?
You can train on during downtime. You guys.
What
have
I've been
personal-
doing is like I've been dumb and I've been like, oh, I want to balance, and now I'm like, I don't have cool ghost powers, and I want cool ghost powers.
So
You
let's-
can
Get
take
those ghost powers.
Yes.
Let's do crew XP though, because you guys
Put
are
it all
gonna
in
get into
playbook.
it. So execute a successful espionage, sabotage, or theft operation. Espionage, yeah.
Espionage and murdering.
I'll give you 1 for that.
Assassination.
We are now a whole different type of crew.
Little bit out of your
Certainly, we're
wheelhouse
not
there.
burglars anymore.
Yeah.
No, just
We'll,
get back
I
to
want to
we'll
be
burgle your
burglars.
life.
just
Well,
because
we can try to
dipped
get
into
back to
killing.
burgling, but you know,
Yeah, I want to get
It'll
back to
never really
burgling.
feel-
Do we need to
next
change the crew sheet now?
it'll never really feel the same, James.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna.
Once you get the taste for killing, it's really hard to go back.
Continue
It's so
with
delicious.
challenges above your current station. Yeah, I'll give you 2 for that.
We keep taking on like the most powerful monsters in the world.
Bolster your crew's reputation or develop
That's
a
our
new
only
one.
options.
Not really.
Wait, what is this? What's that last one?
Bolster your crew's
Most
reputation or
difficult
develop a
challenge
new
ever,
one.
our own
I
challenges.
feel like, well, I don't know. Do we get any because we do have a new one. We're now the killing crowd, but whether or not anyone knows is us.
Yeah, I don't feel like it bolstered your reputation a lot there.
Yeah, it's not like we like
No one
killed them and
knows
then
it
like
was
put a sign that
us.
says
Gregory-
"Killings by the Shroud."
Gregory Loveson was responsible for all of
this killing, book the shroud for
yes.
your next assassination.
That's right.
Express the goals, drives, and
Gregory
comfort. Yes,
Lovejoy
two
is
for
behind
that.
all
Smash that like button
Okay, so
if you thought this killing was lit.
you
AF.
guys have another. This is why we didn't play Assassins. It's a good thing we didn't play Assassins.
Because we like it too much.
Well, maybe. So
because we like it too little.
you guys, yeah. So you guys have another crew advance you can spend. So you get 2 upgrades or a special ability for the crew.
Oh, that's that thing again. Gosh darn, we never know until we review it. It seems like we're never entirely sure, and then we look at it and we don't pick the optimal. Because we already took that group action thing, and we didn't use it at all this time.
There wasn't. I don't feel like there was really.
No, because he ran
Away.
down and we were all away from him, basically.
Yeah.
What was
so-
the thing you said we could save it for so that we could get like a...
Mastery. So you get 2 upgrades this time. If you save till your next advance, you can get 4, and then you can buy mastery with 4.
Which was the link that lets you get to the 4th dot.
That's right.
I like that. Long
You can
game.
do that. You can get a cohort.
I like mastery.
Like a
Yeah,
gang.
let's just go there. Because
Okay.
we talk about it every single time. We always kind of like, oh, but this is slightly better.
I'm ready to get
And-
my sway up to 4, because
Yeah.
then that means that I have 4 in everything.
And if I get my attune up to 4, my ghost mine will have 5 dice. Would be pretty epic.
That's what you should
Wait,
do,
you
Ryan.
sway up to 4?
Because,
Because of Rook's Gambit.
What do you say?
Yeah.
because, well, so, because you can do veteran, if you, like, upgrade your playbook, and then you decide to do veteran and take Rook's Gambit, then all you need to do is just max one of these out to 4, and then you have 4 on everything.
Now it costs 2 stress
Really?
every time
Wow.
you do that. But
Yeah.
yes.
System.
Wow.
Yes, that's
pretty
true.
strong.
You can do that.
I
pretty
am a
strong.
god.
See?
Hurry up with my damn croissant.
Okay, good session, everybody. Remind me that we need to do downtime next time.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll remember.
Downtime.
I definitely will remember because I have some stress and healing to take care of.
Yeah.
Lots of stressing.
That was a whirlwind.
Stressing.
I'll tell you what.
So exciting.